Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome to today's midday broadcast with our top earner retreat starting tomorrow. We're doing an extra session tonight at 9 o'clock. Now, I want to welcome all of our friends that are watching this live on Facebook, as well as our friends that are watching this on LinkedIn and on my YouTube channel. And of course, for those of you that have made it to the live Zoom, we're going to show you live exactly how, for those of you that are time constrained, you don't feel like you have enough time to build your business. We're going to show you how, in less than an hour a day, busy people and Debbie, I'm glad you're here because I have that other script. So we'll take a look at that. Now, social networks in general are a great source of free leads. Some social networks are better than others. LinkedIn is king. And right now, LinkedIn is hot because every month, 10 million people are joining it. And there are three things that make a social network great for building your business. First, the profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business before you contact them. You have unlimited access, and you know a lot about them before it even starts. LinkedIn has the most information, and it's all business related. Second, a texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other network users, engage them in a conversation that will result in enrolling new business builders. LinkedIn's texting features have helpful tools, actually so does Facebook, have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. LinkedIn's texting feature enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. And third, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to help the prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. And again, LinkedIn outdoes them all. So, with access to so many people, leads are free. Currently, 970 million professional users on LinkedIn. And it's easy to pick out the people that would clearly be interested in you and what you're talking about. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. They've added new video features which make it easy to share all kinds of information about your business. LinkedIn is king. LinkedIn is going to become your favorite social network. And you can build your business, like I said, in an hour a day. Nobody says you have to stop after an hour. But LinkedIn is going to be where you want to spend more time. Now, all you need is an effective LinkedIn profile. All you need is an effective LinkedIn profile, Facebook profile. All you need is the LinkedIn phone app, the Facebook phone app, and then 1 or 2 hours a day to be talking to perfect prospects for your business. And frankly, you can sell anything. Anything. 2 weeks ago, we heard from one of my favorite students. I worked with her when she was building a Maluka business.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me, you've done it with so many others. But, you know, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job. And it's the same technique, it's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your techniques. I remember one month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. You know, that's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process, how I thought that, you know, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, you know, this type of position. And it didn't register with him. And I waited and I said, the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, you know, Go Auto was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, you know, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, you know, restaurant group or whatever? So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, you know, I've got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've got a little twist, little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last. I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post, and the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, you know, is getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I've been asked, I trained my group of, you know, my office, and now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And this guy, he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, you know, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region. And now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, you know, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. You know, it's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
So I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coach.
Why are they doing that, Matt? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all flips for me. You know what I mean? And you know, after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. You know, once we started having our one-on-one sessions, I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, you know, doing what you taught me. And as you know, if you go back to our, you know, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update, to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that one-on-one training that we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, were you surprised at how fast everything started to happen?
Initially, yeah. I mean, like, Max, I knew about you. I've heard about you from years before you and I had gotten together. You know, I've watched some of the webinars that you had, but I mean, like, immediately when we first started working together, it just was like a snowball effect. But when I take that into other areas and see how it explodes, like, I can't tell you how excited I am about what I'm doing now. I'm seeing it with my upper management, how they're all like super excited. Many of those people that like this post are at Republic Services, the 67, and many of them I weren't connected to. So it was a layup in growing my connections. So every time you look at my connections, it grows. You know, it doesn't take a ton of time. You know, you put in 20, 30 minutes a day, but it's really hard to not want to keep going because it's so much fun.
Mhm. Well, think about the ripple effect. Coming to this company, you're introducing them to something new. How big is the company?
We service about 14 million customers across the country, but there are about 40,000 people that work at Republic Services. And I'm just one of them. And literally, I'm getting attention from across the country with what I'm doing. I'm even getting competitors sending me messages that are like, I wish I did that when I was with the company, or, you know what I mean? Like, people are like, how brilliant. And it's such a simple concept. It's like giving a thank you to the customers, but it's promoting me, it's promoting the business, it's promoting, you know, the company I work for. And it's just so simple. It's a post, you know what I mean? It takes 10 minutes to put it together.
And that's, my friend, one of the things that I emphasize in our current boot camp, because it's not just about the conversation you have. It's about your activity. It's about putting things out there. That people can see, that people can react to, that people can respond to, that the ripple effect of that is indescribable. You know, right now, I wouldn't be surprised in 6 months if you got, I don't know if you're looking for it, a major promotion, maybe VP of training.
I can totally see something like that, you know, coming down the pike if that's the path that I choose. But right now, I think that I'm just having so much fun doing this. You know what I mean? Like when you get so excited to do a job that, you know, is fun and you know, you enjoy it, you know, I can see that happening down the road or them coming up with some sort of initiative. But for now, I just want to focus on this because this is just, it's totally fun. Just like when building network marketing business this way, it's far more fun than asking friends to come over and, you know, would you please come over and do an in-home, you know, it's way more fun.
Well, Joanne, it was wonderful to hear from you. Again, congratulations are once again in order. For me, it's going to be enjoyable to watch your career blossom, you know, as a result of, you know, what I taught you. You know, you added your own little spin to it. I mean, I love that line. That's called trash.
Thank you.
It's terrific. Thanks again for sharing
Thank you.
your story and congratulations.
Thank you. And anyone, you know, on the fence, don't hesitate. Max's time is limited and, you know, if you get the opportunity to work with him, he is truly a guest. So thank you again, Max.
Thank you.
Now,
I mean,
excuse me, the first month we started working together, she doubled her income, building her Maluka business. Second month, it tripled. It's a simple process. You do 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 15 minutes. My confidence through the roof. In the last 10 days, I've enrolled 4 people. And then, of course, she sent me a copy of the first $5,000 check she got. 970 million professional users are waiting for you on LinkedIn. And these people are easy to filter through. Connect with the people that would clearly be interested in your business. So if you're not talking to 10 or 15 people every day, you could be. All right, so let's come over here. And let's bring up Rebecca. All right, so let's come over here. And Rebecca,
Yes,
welcome back. How,
okay, thank you.
how is everything working out for you on here?
Just great. And you know, Max, I wanted to attend your other webinar you're giving on the weekends, but I have to work and I can't do it. Do you record that or no?
We do, but we don't put them on our LinkedIn page, on our YouTube channel. So what's your full-time job?
Basically, I'm a barber, a master barber,
Hmm.
and I have to normally work Friday and Saturday, Monday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay. And what networking business are you building?
I'm Against All Odds, AAO,
Uh-huh. How long have you been with them?
almost a year.
How's it working out?
It's doing great.
Good. Good. Well, one of the things that you could do, let's see how many, well, you've only got 315 connections, but that's, going to grow. And the thing that you can do is change your start date here. Change it from March, well, to September, okay?
Uh-huh.
What that's going to do is, in a week, when we hit the month of September, it's going to generate notices to everybody that you're having an anniversary. And so that's going to be another way to start conversations with people. We have a number of other strategies that we're going to share. And again, it's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about conversation. Who are we talking to? And we can pick out in advance the people that we know, based on what they do, would clearly be candidates for our business. So LinkedIn, 970 million people. The keyword search will help you identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. Their advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. The notifications and celebrations feature, celebrations is a new feature that's going to make it even easier to connect with people. You got live chat, so you know when your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube, a direct link to Twitter, or Z, or X, it's called now. And you got a LinkedIn live video, and of course, a built-in live meeting or Zoom feature. So you can connect with people, in advance by looking at the profile, whether they're a business builder, recession victim, a happy network marketer, an active network marketer, or a customer. But you have to determine how active they are. If you're reaching out to people that are not active, it's not going to work. In fact, the LinkedIn algorithm, if you reach out to a large enough percentage of people that are not active, they will limit your your visibility. They may even suspend your account and require you to send them a copy of your driver's license. LinkedIn makes it easy to pick out the great people because you've got that open to work frame. And if you follow the scripts, it only takes 2 or 3 messages to know if somebody is really a candidate for your business. So the most important thing is measuring activity. Now, previously, we were telling everybody just check out their posts. But now, in the last 6 weeks, LinkedIn is now letting you check out comments, reactions, let you see if they posted any videos or any images or any articles. They're making it easy to pick out the people that are active, even events. So if you know in advance by the contents of visible daily activity on someone's profile that they could be a perfect prospect for your business or for what you're selling, you can qualify them during a casual conversation, sell to more people. Now you can close 80% of the people by following the scripts. Only talk to qualified prospects. The secret to connecting with the right people is based on the contents of their profile, their visible activity, and the answers to your questions. Sam, after our second coaching session, sponsored 12 people. 12 people, 14 days. Then he sent me this later. Thanks for your coaching. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. That's 1 a day. Coaching is exceptional. Your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months, stuck, not going forward, to getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people. 90% of the people. The more selective you are, the more successful you're going to be. Now, you can transform your profiles into marketing magnets with just 5 profile tweaks. 5. Start or resume a conversation by changing your profile photo, change your profile banner on Facebook or LinkedIn, change your birthday, change the start date of a business to create an anniversary, or add a new business to your LinkedIn profile. This is what happens with Craig after he changed a few things.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got 1 request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director, and, you know, I was a wellness educator, and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it, but because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they click, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Same thing happened with Lane.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step. Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, like, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later. And he said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had a phone, we had a conversation, and I said, "Yeah, I'm with this new company." And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited. Yeah, so
Dee changed her picture, and she has 90 people that reacted to it. This is what happens when you change your profile. The best part about this whole process is it's not technical or complicated. Making simple changes to your page can begin conversations with everyone that noticed. Bob drives a truck. We added entrepreneur to his profile. He had 3 old friends call his brother to get his phone number. He signed them all up. Now, LinkedIn now has 970 million professionals. And everything that you do on here happens fast. Let me hop out of here. And I'm going to log out of my account. I'm going to jump into Debbie's. Let me unmute Debbie.
Hey, Max.
Yeah, hi.
So after this morning's session, I did ask Veronica if she, like naming specific companies and did she have experience, and she hasn't responded yet, but I wanted to kind of get ahead and, kind of with the next step to describe network marketing. And the first script that I had, you said there was a better one. So I'm wondering if
Yeah.
it's this one.
Yeah, no, there's a better one.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, now you're talking to someone.
It can be very successful.
Very professional. Okay. Now, and this is a sharp deviation for the script we have in the scripts book, because you're talking to someone, you've really developed a relationship. And so we've modified it to fit someone that loves working with people, loves building teams. But many of the retail training professionals that I work with on LinkedIn are leaving the retail world and applying their skills to helping people become successful in network marketing. They've devoted years to helping a large company grow, train their employees, and build teams, only to end up unemployed until they work for another large company and do it again. So first, let me explain how network marketing works. This is the main change. Network marketing is an industry where large companies use word-of-mouth advertising to generate sales and reward their distributors with generous commissions for the sales of products or services that are constantly in demand and serve a huge market. The top earners and leaders in every company earn 6- and 7-figure incomes by developing large teams of distributors. Notice the difference? What attracts most training professionals to the network marketing business model is the residual income component. Once people start buying the products of a company being recommended by your distributors, the distributors continue to get paid every time they are reordered, and you receive a substantial override. It would be like your distributor told someone that didn't know anything about Target, where a store was. And when they went to the store and bought something in the store and paid your distributors a sales commission on whatever they purchased. The icing on the cake is that every time they returned to the store in the future and bought anything else, your distributor would continue to be paid for what they purchased, and you'd receive an override. Additionally, if they told a friend about the store and their friend went to the store and bought something, your distributor would earn a commission on what they purchased too, and generate an override commission to you. To be successful in network marketing today requires 3 things. 1, you have to be passionate about the products and the company that produces them, passionate to the point that you tell people about your company, even if they weren't getting paid to do it. 2, you have to be working with someone that's already successful and can teach you how to build the business and train large teams on social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook. They must be dedicated to helping you build your business and train you to build a large team. And 3, you must have good online business building tools to build the business that are available to all of your distributors so everyone can prosper. A network marketing company would enable you to start an online business with minimal cost and monthly overhead and train a large group of entrepreneurial-minded distributors to generate substantial streams of income for themselves. Your override commissions would amount to 6 or 7 figures. Perhaps it's time for you to stop training teams of employees for the other companies and start training to build your own business. Would you like to know more about this and how we can work together? When you put them side by side, you'll see what the difference is. The key, it depends on what she comes back with.
Right.
Obviously, I don't know. I know Veronica is in beverage, so that's a little modification
Right.
you're going to make to that, but it's the overall concept.
Okay.
So I'll shoot that over to you. See, all of you have unlimited access to people. And you all need to be talking to people each and every day. Now, what I want to do, let me pop over here. Now, for those of you that don't have time, we actually used, whoops. Oh, she's not coming up for me. I actually have a student that called in and to share her results with everybody. In fact, let me log out of your account, come back over to mine. Anyway, this was a perfect example of how the process works. So she called in the day she enrolled them. And she shared with everybody how busy she was and how LinkedIn, all by itself, was helping her bring people into the business.
Hey, Max, how's it going?
Hey, Laura, things are going really, really well. How are things going with you?
Good. I always have you on in the background. You're like my little motivation, and then if I get stuck, I can pop over and say, Max.
So you're signing somebody up now?
Yeah, I just finished it. He was someone that I was sure was going to sign up, and I would call this one about as textbook as you make them. I'm pretty excited to have him on my team.
Mm-hmm.
But when he wasn't hesitating, but it just took him a bit to kind of like let everything sink in and figure out really what was going to be happening. And it was really interesting. I used on our text messages back and forth exactly the same strategy that we use here of just continuing the conversation, ending with a question, giving him a reason to text me something back, even if it was, what did you do for this weekend? We wrote back to him. I was like, sure, what you doing my business this week? Because it has just exploded. Which is true, it has exploded. Thank you to all of your help. And he texted me this morning and said, okay, this is it.
So tell me about your exploding business.
Yeah, so one of the people that I enrolled from LinkedIn, again, I literally followed the script. I just went right down your script book for, it was an unhappy network marketer, and she came over, and within the first 2 days, she brain advanced. And one of the people that she brought on within 24 hours, she brain advanced. And they both are just calling me out of the blue this week. Enrolling somebody else. I don't need to do. No, we've got it all figured out. And the original one I enrolled, she's about to brain advance again, which is also really great for me. But I mean, I can't even keep track. I don't even know who's. It's like, so I think we just brought in like 9 or 10. I was counting up with my husband last night. 9 or 10 people they just brought into the organization within 10 days, and which is more people than I can keep up with. I mean, they're fine. Everything is all set up for them. There's nothing for me to do but to just be here as a support and show them. I've shared with them the scripts, what I do. I've been on the phone if they needed me to, but it's just. It's the first time since I've been in this business that I understand what's happening with network marketing. Like you can't grow the business if you don't have people growing under you. And if you don't have a way to reach out to people who are business builders, then you're just going to be like a hamster on a hamster wheel, just enrolling people over and over. When I'm approaching people on LinkedIn, you see, I don't talk to them about the products until we've already discovered that they want to talk about the business. That's just a whole different way to do the business. This is doing the business. This is it.
You went to my boot camp, you got my course. How did working with me one-on-one help you?
A few things. I mean, one helped everything go a lot faster. You and I were able to get through, what it would have probably taken me a month to go through just on my own through the boot camp. So that's one thing. But this it helps you with the confidence, just feeling, practicing it through with you, sitting with you, watching you go through my account, talking to, helping me type out these messages, helping me figure out exactly the wording. Because now I have it in my account, so I can go through it. I do this all the time. I copy and paste a message, when there's something that's very similar or something I can use. I know what I'm doing now. Could somebody figure this out on their own by just reading through? Sure, it would take time, and that's okay. Like, if you've got time, I don't. I didn't have time. I've got a fire under me. I've got a reason for building this and building this business fast. Some of you, if you're out there just kind of doing this part-time as something you enjoy, then maybe you do have time. But this is, keeping me from going back into a traditional job, and we have 3 children and we want them to go to private school. So we have a reason for working this really hard and wanting it to be incredibly successful and fast. And that's what you get from working with you, and just a lot of and then handholding. I knew that in the first few weeks. This is a brand. It's not new to talk to people, but it's just a new way. When for the last 8 months I was taught by my upline, a certain way, and you know, I was basically vomiting information on people, and those of you out there who are doing that, you know how well that works. It doesn't. And so, yeah, you just need a little bit of time, and there have been a few times where Max has had to go into my account and, oh, what did you write, Zola? You know, and that's okay, and so that's what it's great for, of having that private session, is that he can go through and really help you take a step back and breathe and figure out the right way to talk to somebody.
So, I mean, you're sitting here with confidence because you know exactly how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the next answer. Thank you. You've made this so fun, and I say this to people a lot. A lot of my team, when they ask why I use LinkedIn, you know, my time is so precious, and I have very specific chunks of time that I can use to work on the business. You know, it's mostly during my baby's nap time, and so I have to really stay focused, and I have to be able to use my time so productively, and this gives me that chance to be proactive. You know, now I can reach out to as many people as I want. I can have the question, you know, I can have all of these conversations. It's just the way it would be if I were at a cocktail party. You have a conversation, if it's not going anywhere, you just say, all right, please enjoy your evening, you just walk on, and that's it. And so I'm not wasting my time, their time. You know, I can have, you know, 10 to 15 of them at a time going on every day, you know, just, or if I'm in the carpool line picking up my older kids, you know, I can quickly send a quick note back and keep the conversation going. So you just made it so I can use my time wisely and only, you know, I'm just talking to the people where it makes sense to talk to them, and I don't waste our times. Anyway.
Now,
Yeah.
when did you get started in your business? Was that October, November?
When I started with Isogenics business, it's been almost a year, this April. So let's call it a year. And then I started with you in January.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I'm learning the business. I'm brand new in network marketing. I'm just 1 year in it. So I'm not disappointed for where I am, but wow, this is so much better. And if somebody had showed me this, if I had learned your way from day one, I'm not gonna look back and imagine where I would have been, but I'm getting there now, so.
I told you, by August, you know, you're gonna be walking across the stage.
Well, that would be fantastic. I've been working towards,
Why it's gonna happen. And that's,
And it did. And it did. Now, let me come back over here. Now, I have opened up registration for our September boot camp. It starts on September the 7th, but you can register today, take advantage of the early bird registration code, best deal. And when you register, it's going to give you access to the recorded sessions of our August boot camp, so you can actually get started right away. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you information that you can be using. Some of the scripts that we came up with this month will help you enroll people into your business and take advantage of the Labor Day weekend holiday. Additionally, tomorrow we have our 3-day top earner retreat. You can go to maxlinger.com/retreat, use this promo code special deal to drop the price. Now, this one is going to have a slight different slant on what we normally cover. Because during the retreats, you know, we do lay out what it takes to become a leader. But we never put it under one category. All of the things we talk about help you establish yourself as a leader. David Moses is a good friend. He's recognized as one of the most dynamic business mentors, speakers, trainers, and success coaches in network marketing. His career spans 20 years as a multi-million-dollar earner, senior corporate executive in network marketing, and a master distributor for several companies. I met David when he was the master distributor for Zija. Now, David's ability to coach success in network marketing, sponsor, teach others, and build large teams has been responsible for his success. It's made him a fortune and affords him a luxury lifestyle with all the luxuries he deserves. He lives every day with an abundance mentality, which is the secret foundation to his success. Today, his company Zija was acquired by Isogenics, and now he's the top distributor in Canada. And what we're going to be covering, he's going to be speaking on Saturday, he's going to be sharing his leadership developing tactics and strategies. So there's gonna be a real focus during this retreat on leadership, developing yourself as a leader. So if you're in the retreat, then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're gonna have a wonderful time. If you're not, then we'll talk again either late Monday or late Sunday night or Monday. At the end of the day, this is what it's all about. If you're not talking to 10 people every day, you could be. And if you're not closing at least 1 or 2 people a week, well, you could be. So if you're not in the retreat, I want to wish you all a happy weekend. And remember, we still have 7 days left to the end of the month. There is still plenty of time to recruit folks and rank advance. So until next time, best of luck.